Canadians head to the polls on Monday in what many see as a defining moment for the country. U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs and his stated desire to turn Canada into the 51st state have loomed large over the campaign. While Prime Minister Mark Carney's Liberals were trailing 20 points in the polls a few months ago, they are now expected to win, thanks largely to Carney's tough words for Trump.
He wants to divide us because dividing us would make his job easier.
But polls have tightened in recent days, and rallies for the opposition Conservative leader Pierre draw large crowds. To some, how to afford a house and general living expenses rather than relations with the United States are their top concerns.
And we want every single person to have the promise of Canada, that anyone who works hard can have a great life in a beautiful, affordable home.
It's a discontent and frustration that mirrors what is seen in the United States and Europe, where young people have also leaned conservative in recent years. And polls show Poilievre's focus on the cost of living is resonating with the young, and young men especially. A poll by Nanos on April 24th found nearly 50% of voters aged 18 to 34 support the Conservatives, compared to 30% support for the Liberals. When all age groups were considered, the Liberals led by about 3 points. To Canadians under 35, Poilievre represents change after 10 years of Liberal rule under Justin Trudeau.
Ready for a hopeful future.
But young people are historically the least likely to vote, and voter intention and large crowds don't necessarily translate to seats in Canada's electoral system. However, youth turnout could be key to an upset by Poilievre or to determining whether the Liberals get a majority in Parliament.
Are we going to elect a Conservative government who's going to put Canada first for change?
It would be my honor to serve every single one of you in this room. And we will back the trades, and we will make sure that any young person in this country
To make it work for all of us.
And, you know, not only that, we're going to bring in tax fairness.
I believe just with everything he's spoken about on when he's done his conferences, just the changes he wants to bring to the community. So I'm really looking forward to see if he's going to be on his word or if he's going to be like Justin Trudeau and just say something and not go ahead with it at the end of the day, right? Like opening more jobs, affordable housings, and much more that he's promised. So hopefully we see those changes.
Okay. Well,
Back there. Like to start a family, maybe?
I started paying rent after 2020, so when the housing market just shot up, like that's what these prices we're paying is like a lot of my paycheck. So it's like to have affordable housing for, especially for a millennial and Gen Z generation, and anyone else, like that's a really important promise that we would really love to see happen.
5% of red tape in the government, 25% fewer rules and regulations.
Talk about housing. In 2040, owning a home. In 2040.
Yeah, well, first of all, Canada's economy is pretty struggling right now, so voting can be really important just to like help that and try to like, you know, make the economy better.